In this series of special episodes on first anniversary of Mar-Kai-Haq, we are examining the untold events surrounding short war between Pakistan and India of 2025. I'm your host Ahmad Hassan Al Arbi, and today in this second episode we will see how India pointed its guns of blame towards Pakistan with the aim to punish as per their old playbook. Immediately after the Pehalgam attack, the Indian government unleashed a barrage of official statements framing the incident as cross-border terrorism orchestrated by Pakistan. Within hours, top political leaders issued declarations laden with fury and resolve. Delivered with striking uniformity, these statements painted Pakistan as the architect of the carnage, leaving little room for alternative explanation, and signaled India's intent to respond decisively. Narendra Modi set the tone for India's official narrative.
I say to the whole world, India will identify, track and punish every terrorist and their backers.
The phrase, their backers, was a thinly veiled accusation against Pakistan implying state sponsorship. Days later, Modi escalated the rhetoric. Terrorism will not go unpunished. The time has come to raise whatever is left of the terror haven. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh added a martial edge to the discourse.
घटना के मद्देनजर भारत सरकार वो हर कदम उठाएगी जो जरूरी और उपयुक्त होगा और हम सिर्फ उन लोगों तक नहीं पहुंचेंगे जिन्होंने इस घटना को अंजाम दिया है, हम उन तक भी पहुंचेंगे जिन्होंने पर्दे के पीछे बैठकर हिंदुस्तान की सरजमी पर ऐसी नापाक हरकतों की साजिशें रची हैं। ऐसी हरकतों का जिम्मेदार और इसके जिम्मेदार लोगों को आने वाले कुछ ही समय में जोरदार तरीके से नजर आएगा। मैं देशवासियों को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं।
Although he stopped short of naming Pakistan, Singh's message was clear. Military retaliation was on the cards. His pledge of a befitting reply echoed past cross-border strikes, further reinforcing the government's narrative arch. Justice would be punitive, not just procedural. Returning from Saudi Arabia, Modi described the attack as an assault on Bharat's soul and promised a crushing blow. The intended target was Pakistan. After a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security, India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri alleged cross-border linkages.
The CCS decided upon the following measures. 1. The Indus Waters Treaty of 1960 will be held in abeyance with immediate effect until Pakistan credibly and irrevocably abjures its support for cross-border terrorism. 2. The integrated checkpost Atari will be closed with immediate effect. Those who have crossed over with valid endorsements may return through that route before 1 May 2025. Pakistani nationals will not be permitted to travel to India under the SAARC visa exemption scheme visas.
While Pakistan categorically denied involvement and called for a neutral probe,
till now, there is no proof of any involvement of Pakistan in this sad incident.
Throughout this escalation, Pakistan called for a joint investigation, yet no independent verification was allowed and no transparent inquiry launched. What the world received was India's version, assertively delivered and rarely questioned. 24th of April 2025, Modi convened a high-level meeting with Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, NSA Ajit Doval, authorizing the military to act with complete operational freedom. The incumbent Chief Minister of Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Umar Abdullah, condemned the move as collective punishment, but India did not care. Pakistan's response was prompt and layered, tempering restraint with firmness. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif dismissed India's allegations as frivolous and called for a neutral and transparent investigation.
Pakistan is open to participate in any neutral, transparent and credible investigation.
An offer that India declined. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif, meanwhile, struck a harder tone, warning any threat to Pakistan's sovereignty and to the security of its people will be met with firm reciprocal measures in all domains.
India has done in the last 24 hours, we cannot just take it lying down, we have to respond in the same manner, in the same language.
Together, their responses blended diplomacy with deterrence. India's response was swift A manhunt swept Kashmir, resulting in the detention of over 1,500 individuals, most of them innocent civilians with no established links to the attack. In Baramulla, 2 men were killed and hastily labeled militants and cross-border infiltrators. In the days and weeks following the Pehalgam massacre, the people of Kashmir endured more than grief. They were subjected to a sweeping crackdown. Raids, detentions, and forced evictions shattered families, while curfews and military patrols silenced dissent. The Kashmiris' cries were drowned out by a state intent on rewriting their identity. While Delhi continued to blame cross-border militants, local police bulldozers moved in. Writers pointed on 28th April that at least 9 houses has been demolished so far, targeting Kashmiris suspected of links to the gunmen. Punitive raising spoke louder than any press conference about who the authorities truly suspected and how little evidence they were willing to present. A Kashmiri journalist dared to probe the abyss.
अगर यहाँ पर 7 लाख से लेकर 12 लाख के सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस है, वो क्या कर रहे थे? मैं बीइंग ए कश्मीरी पहलगाम तक जाते जाते मुझे 10 चेक पॉइंट्स पे रोका जाता है। मच्छी साथ नहीं ले सकता मैं। ये बंदे आए कहाँ से? Don't ask Kashmiris on this. Ask the security agencies. कितनी कंपनीज है यहाँ? RR है, SSB है, CRPF है, आर्मी है, BSF है। वो क्या जग मार रहे थे सर?
His question struck a nerve. The response was swift and unforgiving. He was arrested by the Indian Army. The Pehalgam attack intensified communal hatred, with Muslims across India bearing the brunt of the backlash. The state was not merely a bystander. It appeared complicit, feeding the frenzy and allowing grief to be weaponized against an entire community. The violence spilled across India. In Uttar Pradesh, a restaurant worker was murdered, his attackers crowing, "We avenged 26 deaths with 2,600. The rage extended far beyond Kashmir. Critics contend that the aftermath saw Muslim communities scapegoated, framed by some commentators as internal proxies for Pakistan. By framing Muslims as complicit in Pakistan's alleged aggression, the BJP fused domestic repression with its broader vision of Akhand Bharat. Across India, mobs attacked Kashmiri students and traders. Chants of "Desh ke gaddaron ko goli maro," shoot the traitors of the country. The plight of the Kashmiris in the aftermath of Pahalgam is a testament to the human toll of conflict narratives shaped by power rather than by truth. April 29th, 2025, DGISPR delivered a live press conference and strongly rejected India's allegations over the Pehalgam attack. He presented evidence that linked India to state-sponsored terrorism inside Pakistan, intensifying the war of narratives between the two countries.
Of the state-sponsored terrorism that is being prosecuted by India. 25 April, on 25th April, 4 days ago, Indian trained and sponsored terrorist Abdul Majid was apprehended near Jhelum bus stand. ये है वो 4 कैरेक्टर. The main handler जो ऊपर सेल को इसके हैंडल कर रहा है, this is a serving major संदीप वर्मा. और ये कौन है? ये रॉ नहीं है gentlemen. This is Indian Army. Look at the professionalism and conduct of this army. ये उनके अफसर और JCOs और soldiers कर रहे हैं. ये काम करवा रही है उनकी हुकूमत अपनी फौज से.
Indian armed forces forward movements were being monitored, and Pakistan also heightened preparations to thwart any uncalled for aggression by Indians. Field Marshal Syed Asif Munir visited ongoing war preparedness exercises near the Indian border. The visit demonstrated Pakistan's strategic readiness and the military's heightened state of alert. India's NIA promptly pointed fingers at Pakistan's ISI, citing secret digital traces that have yet to be independently verified. Pakistan, in turn, offered a neutral probe. India scoffed. The Director General of the Inter-Services Public Relations, Lieutenant General Ahmad Sharif Chaudhry, fired back and said the blame came too fast, too rehearsed, spotlighting the attack's surgical precision and TRF's flip-flop. For the BJP, crises like Pehalgam are not mere security failures, they are electoral opportunities.
बिहार चुनाव करीब है और देश में जैसे ही चुनाव करीब आते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं आतंकी हमला हो ही जाता है.
By portraying India as a nation under siege from Pakistan, Muslims or dissenters, the party taps into a powerful reservoir of Hindu nationalist sentiment. Carefully orchestrated theatre, Modi is elevated as the ultimate protector, and voters are rallied not by policy but by fear.
पहलगाम में हुए आतंकी हमलों में आतंकवादियों ने जिस तरह धर्म पूछकर लोगों को निशाना बनाया, उसने पूरे देश को ही झकझोर डाला था.
Immediately after the attack, Modi declared, "We will not rest until the enemies of India are crushed." The suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty, though framed as decisive retaliation, conveniently aligned with upcoming regional elections.
पहले भारत के हक का पानी भी बाहर जा रहा था, अब भारत का पानी भारत के हक में बहेगा.
The pattern mirrors the BJP's response to the 2019 Pulwama attack, where 40 CRPF soldiers were killed just weeks before general elections. Modi vowed to avenge every drop of blood, and subsequent Balakot strikes shifted public focus from economic crisis to national security, securing a landslide victory. Pehalgam fits the same mold, that is, amplify public outrage, frame a villain, and ride the wave to the ballot box. Stay tuned as we continue our journey, and in the next episodes, we'll unfold the beginning of hostilities.